Today we'll be making black sesame panna cotta. I love this recipe. I love black sesame. It is toasty, it is nutty, it is sweet. This is one of my favorite desserts to make, especially when I'm entertaining. I usually make this a day in advance, and so the day of, I don't really have to prepare anything. I just serve it in its containers, or I pop it out for some extra flair. My guests love this dessert. They always ask for seconds or ask for more or ask me for the recipe. And so today I'm sharing this recipe here. Let's get to it. So black sesame paste comes in a jar like this. It also comes in a little pouch like this. I personally prefer the pouch kind. The paste is ground a lot finer and it runs a lot smoother. You can also make your own black sesame paste. First, toast the sesame seeds over medium heat for about 30 seconds or until you get the toasty sesame aroma. Then put it in a food processor or blender along with equal amounts of honey and blitz it away. And now you have homemade sesame paste. If you choose to make your own sesame paste, you'll have to adjust the amount of honey when making the panna cotta later. Next, we're going to need 2 teaspoons of gelatin. Add some hot water to it and give it a little mix. Make sure that each grain is hydrated. We're going to set this aside and allow it to bloom. Now we're going to combine 2/3 cups or 160 milliliters of heavy whipping cream and 2 cups or 480 milliliters of 2% milk. You can use whole milk instead. It'll give you a denser and creamier panna cotta, whereas if you use 2%, you'll still get the creamy texture, but the complete finish will be a little lighter. Next, turn the heat to medium and bring the milk to a simmer. Add in 2 tablespoons of honey and then add in the gelatin and stir till everything is dissolved. We're going to turn off the heat and let it cool a little. Next, we're going to add 3 tablespoons of black sesame paste into a medium-sized bowl, and then we're going to pour the milk into the bowl. Whisk till the sesame and milk have been combined. Now, this next part might sound a little tedious, but you cannot skip it. It makes a huge difference, which I'll show you in the end. Grab a bowl that's bigger than the bowl with the panna cotta and fill it with enough ice and some water so that when you put the panna cotta bowl over it, it's touching the ice water. Now we're going to gently and lazily stir the mixture around. We're doing this because the black sesame seeds tend to sink to the bottom if you were to pour it out right away. As the mixture starts to cool down with the ice water, the gelatin will start to set and allow the black sesame seeds to be more evenly distributed. Now you can see the gelatin has started to set and the mixture has become a little more viscous. You can see the grains of the sesame seeds tend to stay on the surface as well. When that happens, we can pour it into our containers. Then refrigerate for a minimum of 3 hours to let the gelatin fully set. So I want to show you guys the difference if you skip the whole stirring process. You can tell there's a huge difference on the right. You can barely see any of the sesame in the panna cotta. It's all sunk to the bottom. And on the left, you can see the black speckles everywhere. Another tip I have for you is to cover your panna cotta containers with some plastic wrap. If you don't, you might end up with wrinkles on top like this one. Our panna cotta is now ready. You can eat it straight out of the container or pop it out. To pop it out, you will need to dip the container in hot water for about 20 to 30 seconds to loosen it. Then flip it onto a plate. Decorated with some sesame seeds, and now you're ready to serve. Okay, so let's try our panna cotta. This is one of my all-time favorite desserts. It's so good.
Do I have a spoon? Take your spoon. Ooh, so jiggly. so creamy. Did you use Oatly?
No, I didn't. I used 2% milk and heavy whipping cream this time.
Ooh.
So I think like it gave that perfect like...
The bounciness?
I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe and give this recipe a try. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!